It is 3:30 Friday, September 27th. And we're doing one last hike. We're going to go to Wolverine Peak, hit some snow that fell earlier in the week. And it is definitely full on into fall time, but the view is why we're going on this hike. Also, the weather's working for us. And we're starting at Basher trailhead again. This is the view of Anchorage, the plane taking off. And we're going to go to the same point, Wolverine Peak, that we did when we met that lady in August. And we're going to hit snow once we get to that spot. So we're at 1.58 miles. We've done almost an hour of hiking. And some of the streams down there have been bare dry. We haven't seen that yet this season, but it's getting close to the end of the season, obviously. And you can see how we're getting closer to the snow up there. And that mountain right there, I think that's near point. That's not where we're going. We're going in between to Wolverine Peak. And when I come up this muddy hill right there, I can show you a better view. There's a view of Anchorage. We've gone 2.26 miles now, about an hour and a half of total time. Thought I found a rock to take a break on. We've been uphilling it since that creek earlier. And there's lack of smoke and haze out here finally. So even though it's a cloudy day, we can see our visibility so much more what's on the mountain, the peaks, the head on the trail, because it's always been hazy and smoky as a mofo. You can see some of the smoke there. Again, that's near point, and behind it is a whole nother mountain. And the precipice for this one where we're at is right there, and it's going to go up and around. You can't really see where it is because it's behind all this, but I'm going to take a good 15-minute break because we have made good headway getting there. We're probably going to be coming back in the dark, which is whatever at this point, but I want to get up to that peak today while we have daylight. Just a little further up the trail, almost 2.5 miles now. You can see that snow is where we're going, and where it stops right there, that's the precipice we were on. You can kind of see that rock, but you don't need to see what I'm talking about. But that's where we're overlooking Anchorage about a month ago, checking out the view. So we are definitely hitting snow, and it's a lot nicer of a sight now with the sun out. But we saw a moose down there again, which is funny because we saw a moose the first time we came this way. But I don't think we're even going to bother the precipice this time unless we have time on the way down, because I want to get to the peak and hit that snow. It's a nice day finally. Woo! Wolverine Peak. We hit the last of some melting hail a while ago. Now for more than a couple minutes we've been traveling on a trail of this crap, and it's all up in the shadowy areas, and we're close to where the trail meets to the mountain proper, which I call a precipice or whatever. You can see where we're going right there in the middle. And again, there's a moose. This is another moose. There's two down there. It's right there in the middle of the frame. I'd zoom in, but just trust me, there's a moose there. But I'm hoping that the snow up there is actually snow and just not this hail crap. So we'll see. Alright, we are at the top of what we call the precipice, and you can see our trail. That peak right there in the middle of the frame is Wolverine Peak. We just passed a dude coming down who had 2 poles and things on his shoes for grip, and was totally ready for this, and he said he ran out of time and it got kind of sketchy. So, whew, we'll see. If it's bad, I'm not going to attempt it, but just getting to this today right now was worth it. So we're still going to go up a little bit. And I know the sun's out. That's Anchorage, and where we just came from was down here in this valley. And that's the trail right there we just took up. But this precipice is where we saw that lady in August with her 2 kids, and it was dark, and pictures of Anchorage were up here. It's a lot clearer of a day today. I hear ptarmigans, I guess. But we're going to keep going, see what we can get to. And it's a little chillier, but I'm from the hike. So we're on our way back. We've done almost 4 miles, and it's a little over 4 hours of total time, not moving time, but it got cold as heck up there. And the dude, like I said, that passed us was well prepared, and he got cold and said there wasn't enough time. So we went up a little bit, chilled in a spot, and got super cold, bundled up. Another dude came up on the way down, and then once we got out of the snow proper, it was warm, and I'm gonna go back to shorts. So, I mean, it was so chilly up there. It's been like in a freezer. The wind was whipping, and you're sitting on a rock with snow around you. Of course, you're gonna get cold. But what time is it? Okay, we don't know what time it is. It was getting close to 8 o'clock, I believe, and this is how much? 7:48. Yeah, so it's close to 8. But that's what the sun looks like in downtown Anchorage. I just wanted to get out of that snow before it got dark, and we still got a ways to go. We did this completely in the dark before, so it's no big deal. But that snow was some cold ass snow. Okay, I don't know how well this is gonna record me. My phone died, so I'm using Crystal's phone. And this is Anchorage. We've gone, I don't know how far either, because it's on here.
It's been over 6 miles, I know that.
We've gone 6.7 miles, and total time is 6 hours and 42 minutes. I forgot 2 hats and some gloves on the trail. We had to go back up and look for it, and could not find it, and wasted so much time going back up effing hill.
It was straight up.
So I'm pretty tired, and I can't wait to get back and just let my body die and feel a bunch of pain tomorrow. But it was cool to get up there. Not so cool to backtrack, because we both agreed it wasn't worth it to backtrack, and just having a hard time focusing on the lights, so that's fine. Anyways, last video, it's probably gonna be a total 7 miles on the way back, and that was Wolverine Peak with some snow on it.